Hello YouTube, my name is Zach, username pr0pagat0r1, and I wanted to introduce you to my channel. Now the purpose of this channel is going to be to disseminate knowledge on physics. I've noticed in my time on YouTube that there are lots of videos on evolution and some other fields of science, but there's not really any on physics, and the ones that are there are often either wrong or incomplete or misleading. And I wanted to correct that. So, a word on my username, propagator. I picked propagator for two reasons. One, I want to propagate knowledge of physics. It's the obvious purpose of this channel. And two, the propagator is something that we use in quantum mechanics, particularly the path integral formulation of quantum mechanics by Richard Feynman. So there's the reason behind my name. Now, the first sets of videos I want to do are going to be dealing with kinematics, basic high school physics, and I'm going to assume the lowest level possible of math background for these videos. For instance, these videos will assume only Algebra 1 and a little bit of Algebra 2. So you basically need to know what an XY plane is, how to plot stuff on an XY plane, particularly lines and parabolas, and how to calculate slope. So that's very, very basic high school mathematics. And I know some of you probably who watch these aren't familiar, or you don't remember, rather, all your math from high school. But that's okay. I'll point out how to do this as we go along. It's pretty simple. You'll catch back up really quickly. So the first video is going to be on position. And the question of where am I or where something is at seems very simple and intuitive. And for most respects, it is. However, when you make a statement about where you are, you make an implicit assumption about a reference frame. So let me tell you what I mean. It's like, I'm in Virginia right now. That statement assumes some knowledge of geography. Otherwise, it'd be meaningless. To a Martian who didn't understand, a map of the United States, the statement "I'm in Virginia," even if he could translate it, would be meaningless. So that's the basic idea. Or another way to put it is there's no absolute position. Everything, position-wise, is relative to some reference frame. I'm in Virginia. I'm 5 miles from location X, etc. And we'll go over more of this. Next one's be on velocity. And so what we'll start doing with position is we'll start plotting position on an XY plane, with position being the vertical axis and time being the horizontal axis. We call it position versus time graphs. And then we'll start looking at these graphs and looking for slopes, and we'll learn about velocity from these slopes. And in fact, I'll learn just a little bit of basic calculus here. And those who've taken calculus will see exactly what I'm talking about. If you take any calculus, you know that the time rate of change of the position function is velocity function. Of course, we'll get more into that later. And then we'll move on from velocity. We'll start with velocity versus time graphs, which we derive from position versus time graphs, and then go to acceleration versus time graphs. And so I'll wrap it all up, I think, with a few problems. I think I'll actually try to do problems at the end of each one to kind of keep it all separated. But other than that, that's going to be my channel, and I hope y'all enjoy watching it, and hope you enjoy the videos that I do in the future. Thanks.